David, what's up, bro? Can you hear me, man? Yo, yo, yo. Can I get a yo? Can I get a yo, ho, ho? Can I get a yo, you a ho? Am I here? Does my guitar sound washed out or does it sound good? Sounds all right. Cool, man. I remember last time I was on with Heather, I think she had her echo cancellation on, and when I was demoing the guitar, it turned into like a 4-hour hang, but all the guitar was washing out because I think she had her I'm fucking brain dead, man. She had all her echo cancellation on. Right on. But I'm on the phone. Loud and clear, guitar level is good. Perhaps a pinch high. Yeah, I can turn it down some. Let me see here. Surprisingly, I'm not. Pick another ring. Heavy. SL 100. I don't want that one. Hey, what's up, folks? Yeah, there's almost as many people here as there was at the show. I guess people are getting ready for winter and stuff, and I know a lot of people are dropping back for personal reasons and stuff, but yeah. Turn that delay off. Turn that on. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, man? Adam, what's going on? Drops, hey, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you for a while. Glad you're here, man. Rock on. Yeah, I just, hey, Adam, what do you think of that new, headrush core? I was thinking about getting that instead of the Prime. The Prime just has too much stuff that, I'll never use. George Lackey, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Glad you're here, man. Rock on. It sounds good. I think it's basically like the main features of the Prime in the gig board chassis. Yeah, I think it does a few extra things better or differently than the Prime does because they've advanced it since then. But as far as like navigation and stuff of a lot of the parameters and stuff, they simplified a lot of that stuff. So yeah. Then just a little bit. Cut off distortion. Bring it up a little bit. Hey, Vanzini, I watched that video you made. I guess you were calling it a crappy guitar. It's just like one of the guitars you bought it because you bought it, but you hate it. I know. Um, I got a Schecter 7 string. I don't play it much because depending on how I play it or what I play it with, I get way too much feedback because I'm really close quarters with stuff, and there's nothing shielded in the cavity or anything, so I think I just need to shield it or something so it doesn't cause a bunch of feedback. But this is that new Schecter that I got. It's the Elite, Omen Elite. Yeah, but has a poplar top, poplar cap on it. I don't believe it's it might be a veneer, but I don't believe it's a full 1/4 inch thick or anything like that. Maybe like an 1/8 inch or something. But yeah, the way they stain it and stuff, they call it the charcoal stuff. But I like the inlays and stuff. It's 25.5 scale length, and it's got a nice. The neck is nice and satiny smooth. The back is the same way. I know, string through. And it's got like what they call the Heretic pickups and stuff. But if you guys look up lace deathbuckers, I might take these out and put lace deathbucker in it. Schecter doesn't sell aftermarket locking tuners. You have to buy it on their stuff, or you have to look on eBay or something like that for locking tuners like I have on my main Schecter there. Yeah. Oh, right now, no, this is not a Floyd. This one Robbie sent me is a Floyd, but there's a few things I gotta get fixed on it, and then we'll be able to play it and stuff. This I'm probably gonna put a set of invaders in. This one here, front and top. I just have to check it out to take it down to my shop and see what they say about what it needs to do. But I'll probably put some 500K CTS pots in it or whatever they're called. With 2 red and white Duncan Invaders in them. some days I have better days and bad days playing guitars. My hands get all cramped up and shit pretty quick. Is all that shit coming through over there? Yeah, these are the Bear Dynamics 770 Pros, 80 ohms. If I would recommend just for like playback and blogging and stuff like that, I'd go with the 32 ohms. That way you have more headroom with your interface and stuff. The Rode headset I have still work, and they're, as far as audio quality, they're pretty good for what I do, but they just keep falling apart, man, and it just pisses me off. Unless there's a way I can take them apart and permanently rig them to be that way instead of just taping them up, run a screw or drill a hole and see if I can get them to stay put that way, and then tape them up and whatnot and do it that way. They're a pretty good headset as far as comfortability and audio, but they just keep falling apart, man. So I kind of retired that set and I just went out and got these. But now that I think about it, these are good for mixing and stuff like that. If you're like a pro at home doing your mixing stuff, these 80 ohm ones are pretty good. But if you're just going to be like gaming and podcasting and stuff, I'd go with the 32 ohm. This way you have more headroom with your music and stuff. So when I listen to music on with these, it doesn't get as loud as it does with the Rhodes or my others. I have another set of I can't forget what they are, Audio Technica or something like that. But they're $100 set of headphones anyway. Every set of headphones I've owned so far have been $100 or more. And then I still have my Sennheiser 280s. So right now I have 5 pair of headphones. So yeah. As far as I'd say the Sennheiser 280 Pros, they're good. But they just make my ears all sweaty and stuff, especially when I'm not wearing, especially when I got my hair back and my ears are there and they're sweaty. That's the only thing I hate about the Sennheisers is that they have those faux leather stuff and they just sweat. So unless I don't have my hair down over my ears and stuff, those headphones, they just get all sweaty and stuff, and you have to clean them up after you're done with them. But as far as wearing them for 4 or 5 hours, they're pretty good, man. These right here, sometimes you have to push them a little harder to get the quality of sound and the volume of sound you want, because they are 80 ohms, and the 4i4. When I used to listen to playback on my Rhodes at 12 o'clock with the Rhodes set, and these I have to listen to it at 2 or 2:30 to get the same volume out of it, because it just doesn't push it. But I'd say as far as pure sound and audio quality, The Sennheiser 280s are probably good. I think everything that I've had so far as a workhorse set of headphones, the Sennheiser 280s are good. The only thing I don't like about the Sennheiser is the faux plastic or faux leather cups and the curly Q cord. It's just too damn short. You know what I mean? Unless you have your interface right here by you and stuff like that. If you have to stretch with that thing, it just comes across your chest and or across your back, and then it's yanking on your head and shit. So if they would get rid of that curly cable or make it longer for the Sennheiser 280s, then they'd be a perfect set of headphones across the board for everything, mixing and just jamming out and playing games and stuff. Right on. There. Distortion. Tri-fuzz. Default. There it is. Okay, turn that off. Now that's Andy. How you doing, man? I know you've been running through some bad times and stuff, man. Are things coming up for you? You feeling better, man? You get your car fixed? How the hell's your health, man? I know you said you've been having trouble with that, with a lot of stuff lately. A lot of bad luck, man. Sorry, folks. I haven't been reading the chat. Let me see if I can catch up with some of it. If anybody wants to come on and hang out, man, just let me know. I can give you the link. Just do me a favor, have a set of headphones. Right on. Axe Nacho, how you doing? Eleni Perez, if you're still here. Hey. Drops Family Garden. What's going on? I still got some of your soap left, man. If you guys want some boutique soap with essence oils and stuff, check out Drops Family Garden, man. They got some nice soaps and stuff. Got a lot of different molds and stuff, too, that they can make it in, like skulls and pot leaves and all that stuff. So, yeah, man. The very organic little thing they got going on there. Do you have a drum machine you could jam to? I know a few people have been telling me to try to jam to a drum beat, but I think, I'm not sure if this has one or no. It might have one on there, but I'm not sure. Let me see here. I love the sound of the Angle Powerball amp with different Bogner IRs. Bogner. Okay. Yeah. I've never, Ian and Francis helped me get this set up a long time ago and stuff. And I got a few patches that I make and stuff, but to be honest, doing everything I do for the community and stuff as far as sharing music and taking time to do that, I don't have very much time for myself to do other shit unless I make the time. And I want to start getting more serious about learning more songs, which will probably increase my skill level exponentially. So once I learn some more rhythm parts to other different songs and stuff, that'll probably help me get my clean up my picking and muting style, and my rhythm and stuff. So once I do that, I should be okay. Hippie metal. I like yours better though, Al. Your metalies. You play all the you play all the songs. You play all the songs I should be learning because everything you played that one night, man, was like a lot of what I would like to learn anyway. Fall starts about in an hour. Be sure to be there. Yeah. Right on. See what else we got in here. Very nice video and interpretation. Bravo. My friend, have good days. Lem King. Good deal, man. Lee King, what's up, man? Let's see what else we got going on. Vanzini, seen you over there at Tone Kings, man. It's good to see you here, too, man. Rock on. Let me see here. We'll be okay in December. I can draw on my private pension when I'm 55. Right on. I get you, bro. Yeah, I was hitting a 401k for a couple years and stuff. That ran out. So, yeah. I know what you mean there. Yeah. YouTube has every beat per minute. Yeah, I can play. I mean, I have a drum set, but I don't. I need to sit down with somebody that can help me with all that stuff, my IRs, and I have amps that I bought, other amps that I can play through a DAW and stuff, but I just don't have my DAW set up correctly. And then I forget which one I have anyway. Reaper, maybe. I think I might have Reaper. But I don't have that set up once I learn it and stuff. Once I get a new PC, I'll get back into learning OBS and Streamlabs because I used to run it all the time when I was doing gaming and stuff. But I just forgot all the stuff over the years, and I haven't been messing with OBS or Streamlabs for about 5-6 years now. Probably even longer. But once I get back in the swing of it and stuff, I'll figure it out and I'll just start using that. But I need a better PC for Streamlabs and OBS. Hey Al, you want to come on and play for a little while? If you want to, man. Times I'll just sit here like that and just practice a rhythm on each string. I'll just try to mix it up a little bit. I'll just try to speed it up a little bit. Then I start messing up. When I grow up, I'll be a guitar player. But not today. In any way. 'Cause you suck! You suck! I know some people tell you that play with the delay on because it fills in the void of the beat you're missing. If you could play faster, and then that helps you keep a rhythm a little bit better and stuff. For me, it works. I don't know about other folks, but for me, it does. It's supposed to be a Sabbath tone, and it's nothing like it. witches gathered in their masses. Just like witches at black masses. Oh yeah, generals gathered in their masses. In the fields of bodies burning. As the war machine keeps turning. Oh, Lord, yeah. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerers of death's construction. Evil minds that plot destruction. I screwed that up. Got the verses wrong. Fields, bodies burning, and the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Woo! Yeah. 70, might have been before that. Or after that. War Pigs. When did that come out? Yeah, I think War Pigs was in the 72-ish, 3-ish. Because I think it came out after Sabotage. Or was that Sabbath Bloody Sabbath? Or Sabbath Black Sabbath? Not sure. Gotta cry, super beat from all the work. See y'all on the next one, man. Right on. Take care, kid. On War Pigs. Right on. Which one came out in 73? Because I know, yeah, War Pigs did come out before Sabotage. Because Sabotage was in 71. And that's my favorite album of Black Sabbath is Sabotage. And that's the one that has this one on. Rock and roll, hoochie coo, Lordy Mama, love my few. I don't. So I got my 30-foot curly cable in here. It's 10 foot, but it stretches. It says it stretches to 30 feet. Yeah, that's like enough to snap your damn guitar in half. But I am thinking of getting that Head Rush Core, and if I do, I'll be selling. I'll be selling my MX5. So anybody that wants an MX5, I mean, I'm not going to give it away, but I'll sell it for a reduced price to somebody in the community. I forget what they're going for now. Like 350, something like that, MX5s. Uh, 400. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, depends where you get them. Yeah, used, they're going for 275, 300. Mine is like new. It still doesn't even have all the updates on it and stuff. And I've only used it probably 20 hours, maybe, if that. Even if that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. If I do get and then I got a Zoom G5N. If you guys look at a Zoom G5N, a multi-effects player, I've played that all but 5 hours maybe, and it's still been. I have it wrapped in plastic, sitting right there. I just don't use it because with all the advancements of the touchscreens and stuff like that, that's what I was getting into, and I really like that. So that's why I'm down with the Head Rush. Amazon has MX5s for $350, and Sweetwater has it for $400. So yeah, I'd even come under that. I'd probably sell it. I mean, if somebody wanted to buy it and pay for shipping, I'd sell it to somebody for $225, something like that. It might cost you $40 to ship it, something like that. So you're looking at about $275 maybe for the whole unit. But I can check to see what the shipping's going to cost you before I actually ship it out, and then it would have to be somebody in the U.S. You know what I mean? Because you're just going to pay way too much money in shipping for an MX5 to somebody else. But if somebody in the U.S. wanted to buy an MX or a Zoom G5N, that would be cool. And then I have a Zoom Q8 recorder with 3 batteries and a shotgun microphone. That has all about 10 or 12 hours on it. You know what I mean? I've had that for years. It's sitting right there, hardly ever used. It has an interface that you can put 2 XLRs in and run it into a mixer or anything like that, or have any kind of a recording system and you can also run it into a mixing board and stuff like that, or a some type of interface and stuff to use it as a webcam online. So you can do that. I think its max resolution is 2.3K. But it does have, when you zoom out, it does have a little bit of a fisheye effect. But if you're like using it for recording your band live in a barroom situation, the shotgun mic directed right at the band and sitting about 15 to 20 feet away, and you can control the levels of, so it's not clipping and stuff like that. And as long as you have it set in an out-of-the-way place where people aren't going to trip over it or banging around, then that's a good little unit and stuff. I bought all this stuff when I had gas, and I was a new guitar player. Still am a new guitar player. I'm just a wiser guitar player about what I actually need now than what I actually want. Now I'm at the point where I'm just going to buy what I need and I know will last me for years and do exactly what it is what I want to do, which is get me online, get my guitar heard, because I'm not running through a DAW right now. I'm just running through my mixer. My interface is running through my mixing board, and then it's running and it's looping back around into the MX5, and the MX5 is acting as a DAW and an interface to get my music online. It's working like that in a weird way. I don't know the exact routing or loop science of it or how it's actually really doing it, but it works. So that's what I got it there for. But I got equipment, and I think I want to sell my amps too. I'm not going to sell my Orange, but I'll sell my Blackstar 250 or 260 TVP True Valve, but I'll probably sell that to somebody here in Alaska because nobody's going to want to pay $100 to $50 to $200 shipping just to get it to where they're at. And the amp's worth about $500, so it wouldn't be worth it for somebody out of state to buy it. So I'd sell something like that on Craigslist locally. And then this right here is my CR120 212, a CR120C 212, so 120 watt. So that thing, and that's my Orange 212. I'm not going to get rid of that. That's my Doom board. Once I get all this stuff hooked up from Jason's and stuff, there's a few things I've been wanting to get and try out, but I have to get all that stuff figured out first, and then I'm really going to start doing some minimizing of all my gear. Just get what I need. Maybe something with a little backup. And my backup sound system is going to be my Orange 212. That's going to be my backup system as far as music and stuff. Because I can put a mic up to that and into my interface and have it and just kill my mic and just play through the amp and just mic up my amp, run that into the unit and stuff and my mixer, my interface, and I'll be fine. At least that should be the way I'm thinking about it, but again, I could be wrong. You just never know. Hubs, what's up, bro? Just seen you pop in there. Don't mind me, I'm just blabbing and I ain't paying attention to shit. So my apologies, man. I was shipping bricks, bro. Shipping bricks, bro. Shipping bricks. What the hell are you talking about, man? What are you doing, Hubs? Well, no, you're not up late. It's only 11 o'clock where you're at, or 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's still early for me, folks. It's like going on 11. So, yeah, most of you West Coasters are still an hour behind me, so you guys are at 12, going on 12. Still early. They still deliver by horseback up here. Right on. It's expensive. Yeah, it's true, man. Some areas of Alaska, man, you can only get shit brought in by boat, or somebody has to bring it to you on a boat. And only in summertime, because some of the places freeze over and you can't get shit in there. And then if you have a nice ice road to drive on, you can get shit down that way. There's people over here in Big Lake that have vacation homes they can only get to in the wintertime. Right on. Or they can land a plane, or if a buddy has a float plane, they can bring your stuff in that way. But if you got to pay the guy for fuel and shit just to bring in, summer supplies and stocking up for winter, if you're going to hang out there during wintertime, well, not really. You don't have to stock up at wintertime because you can drive on Big Lake in the wintertime. And then if you have a snow machine with a tag-along sled that can hold some produce and stuff for you and food and whatnot, and you can take that back to your cabin on a snow machine. You can do it that way too. But there's stuff way back in there on the backside of Big Lake that's totally landlocked or you have to have stuff flown in because there's no way to get any kind of machine back there except for a float plane or in the wintertime, a snow machine. That's the only way you can get back into some of those places. You really couldn't live there year round, and unless you were willing to risk death. I mean, you could have a phone out there, but you might not get great service. There's no landlines out there. The only hope of getting any help is shooting up a damn flare or a shortwave radio, man. So that's about the only way you got to stay alive out there and stuff, or have a snow machine to get you in and out. But that's only in winter. But during summertime, there's very few ways to get back in there unless you're flying in. You can paraglide in there, man. Get one of them little jet packs on the back of your strap to your back and shit, and you can paraglide in there. Right on. That's legal. Right on. You don't have to have a license for it either, as long as you stay under. I think it's under 2,000 or 3,000 feet. You can fly those without a license and stuff. That's one of my. I don't want to try a hang glider at my age. A hang glider is too much work and too many chances of screwing up and doing a nosedive, from 5,000 feet and just totally just effing it up. Or, getting on. I'd rather have a parachute under me than one of those hang gliders. You know what I mean? Because of it would take a lot to screw up a parachute, and it would take high winds to really mess you up in a parachute. But if high winds hit a glider, or the kind you hold on to, not the kind you sit in, like a plane glider. Talking about the triangulated guys, man. Those things there, you got to fly them at the right places and the right time. If you get high winds and shit, you can really get screwed up on one of those things. So, yeah. I don't have anywhere near the experience to do that stuff, and I'm too damn old to try to learn that stuff. I can probably land on my ass if I have a special, like, skid plate for my ass or something. When I land, I can sit on my ass and have a skid plate, you know what I mean? So in case my tailbone gets hit, I have something to glide over it, you know what I mean? Right. That's what you gotta have, man. Hippie News all about shipping to Canada drops. Yeah. Yeah. No, Canada is like, Jesus Christ. The amount of cash you have to pay, it cost me, one time it cost me 60 some bucks. Hubs I got a break on because he won a flip side, or not a flip side, he won I think he got 2 Fuzzlord Effects shirts, and Jason, he has a flat rate mail situation with his carrier. So if Ike would do that, if he would just invest in flat rate shipping and stuff for his business, he'd probably be able to ship more stuff out at a decent rate and not eat so much. But yeah, but with Ike, he can give me free shipping in the country, right? But out of the country, you can't. You know what I mean? The shipping goes up exponentially. So for a $20, $25 shirt, it's going to cost just that much to get the damn shirt there. Right on. Which ones did you win? Fuzzlords, yeah, 2 times, right? Yeah. And didn't you give one to Het, or did you keep both of those? You have 2 different shirts. I'm not sure if I know Hetriani has one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if you gave it to him or not, or if he actually won it. I think he did win it. Yeah, but Canada, the UK, And certain parts of Europe are very expensive. You know what I mean? Uh, Norway, um, Italy, definitely expensive. I shipped a shirt to not Wally Groove Cricket. What's who's in France, man? The blonde haired guy. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. Lives in France. Kind of plays blues. He hangs out with Kyle Waltz a lot. The fuck, I can't remember his name, man. He hasn't been around for so long, I forget. Do you know who I'm talking about? You take care, Coob. No, no. Todd is Wally Groove Cricket. Who's the guy out of France? The blonde guy out of France. Skinny guy, about 50 years old. Christoph? Is that right? Christoph? Yeah, his shirt cost like $60 to get over to France, man. Right on. Yeah, Shake Your Guitar tutorials. Yeah, Christoph. It's Christoph, right? I haven't seen him for a while. But has anybody seen or heard from Christoph? I'll have to check in with him, man. See how he's doing. I know his wife or somebody was doing. Somebody he was close to was feeling ill, and the same with Todd too. His wife is not so well off right now either, man. Has anybody heard from Mike in the past couple days? Mike Shaner? I haven't heard from Mike in about 4 or 5 days. Anybody see him around? Yeah, it's been a while. For show, for show. Trying to figure something out. Yeah, I got a pretty decent video to upload. Probably take me about 2 hours maybe. But it's a pretty good video. It's a night riding video through the woods and stuff. You can see me riding through some awesome puddles and shit like that. Almost getting bogged down, but I got out of that one. And then, yeah, it's a nice little ride. I stopped up at a Yamaha shop. I might get another four-wheeler, smaller one, so I can get around better in the wintertime without worrying about stuff. And then I'm going to also get a winch put on it. And I might get these guys to put a winch on my Kawasaki out there too, so I can not feel so bad about getting that stuck if I have to use that. So yeah, it's just seeing if those guys can get that winch for me, and it'd be a remote winch. It'd probably cost me about $1,200 because the remote system costs about $800 and $900, and then to have them put it on, if they bill me for 2 hours, it could cost me anywhere from $250 to $300 just to get the damn thing put on. Hey Tim TT, what's up, bro? Yeah. Moose back though. Moose back, I thought. Not sure. Yeah, there's quite a few people that were regulars here that aren't popping around. I know some of them why they're gone and stuff like that, but yeah, and some have been removed by me. But there are some that have chose to stay away, and then there's so much shit behind the scenes. It's stupid, man. It's just dumb shit. But yeah, there has been quite a few people that have moved away. Not so much if it's personal matters or just shit that happens here in the community and stuff. It's just too many people getting in each other's business and shit and causing conflicts and stuff. But yeah, there's more to it than that. But tomorrow I got to put together a Sunday show and then clean up some of my yard and then see what else is going on around the community. I don't know. Feisty, what's up, chick? What's going on? Yeah, I came on to test my guitar, Heather, because last time you and I were online, the guitar washed out. I think it was probably because you might have had your echo cancellation on and stuff, and that was causing it to wash out. So I deleted that video in case you're wondering, where'd that video go? Jeff hates me. You deleted our video. It's like, no. The guitar sounded like total shit. And I just like, no, I can't have people listening to that. So we hung out for 5 hours and didn't get any good audio out of it. So I just like, for the guitar anyway. So I just deleted it. Sorry about that, but yeah. It's not like we were talking about global warming and relativity or anything like that. But yeah. Yeah, so I came on. I haven't played my guitar online since then. So I wanted to come on to see if it sounded good, and it wasn't washing out. So it's not washing out. So it might have been that you may have had your echo cancellation on because you didn't have a headset or anything on. Yeah. Drops, how you been, man? I haven't seen you for probably about 2 months, maybe. You and the wife doing all right, man? Like I said, I still got some of those soaps left. I got about 2 or 3 of those left. Gonna save those for special occasions like holidays and going out to dinner and stuff with or going over to my adopted family's house so I can smell good. Right on. I don't want to use it for everyday soap because it's too nice looking soap to just use up, and you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh shit, you're moving? Are you going to be homesteading, or are you just going to move into an apartment, or what? Because I know you guys had like a farm set up kind of homesteading thing going on there, or something close to it. Is that what you're going to be doing down there too? Lady Campion, welcome. Glad you're here. Good stuff. Hubs, are you working on any kind of new music, bro? You got anything new coming out? Ian's Guitar Shack. What's up, man? Boom, bro. Yeah, man. Let me know if sucking on this piece of Jolly Ranchers bothers you guys. Clacking on my teeth and stuff, so. Vanzini, what are you taking pictures of, bro? Are you anywhere near Boomer? Because Boomer got caught up in a lot of that wildfire stuff and was out of commission for a while. So that's all you're working on is that song for that charity album? Oh, that's cool. That's the only thing you got going on, and that's with Ninth Gate. So that's going to be Smith, you, Het, and who else? Frank. Yeah. Community stuff, I think Boomer is elsewhere. Yeah. Right on. Yeah, he's in California. 2 projects, Ninth Gate and Het. And I on another. Right on. Are they both for Russ, or is one separate? Ninth Gate is for Russ, and you and Het are doing something separate for yourselves? Well, I hope Russ has enough for 5 albums. The way he was talking the other day, he might have, which would be cool. And I'll probably do something over here to help raise some extra cash on the side as far as donations and stuff, and having people donate, and then we'll move that money somewhere else over to the Bandcamp page. Right on, Drops. I hope you guys have a good time there and settle in and make it a happy place, happy, productive place. I've been thinking about moving down south onto the Panhandle, closer to Vancouver and Juneau and stuff like that. Probably right above Juneau, on one of the islands and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I want to live in a real rainy spot or a real gray spot. So I kind of want to find a place where there's moderate climate, stays about 35 to 75, but that's a lot of moisture and stuff with snow and rain. So I really got to just look at it and see what's going on. when I first moved to Alaska, I wanted to try out a place called Eagle, Alaska. And it's basically right smack in the center of the state on the border with Canada. So if you go from the top of Alaska on the border and the bottom of Alaska, the main body of Alaska that borders with Canada, where the hell is that at? Up near St. Wrangell, Elias, or something like that, Wrangell Mountains or something. Like right halfway in between the top of the state and the bottom of the state, almost on the border with Canada, is a small little town called Eagle, Alaska. And that's where I wanted to move to. But when I moved here, I needed to have a job, get a job, and I didn't think the prospects were really good way out there with a population of like 300 people. I don't think addiction counseling would have went over well with people there, especially being that close to everybody, where everybody knows everybody and everybody's business. So I don't think I'd be well liked up there. You know what I mean? Especially if people got busted for DUIs and they had to come in and see somebody. You know how that goes, right? All right, Hub. You take care, bro. I'm gonna read some of these comments here. Aleutian Islands. I've been there. Aleutian Islands overrated. Yeah, the Aleutians. They're tough, man. That's a place you kind of want to be there. I don't know if I'd move out there by myself, man. It's just maybe if the shit hit the fan and nobody was going out that way or nobody had the ability to go out that way. As long as the ocean wasn't polluted and stuff, and you could still catch fish and stuff, and it wasn't tainted with anything, and you could survive that way, yeah, maybe then. But yeah, being that far from civilization, especially if you get disconnected, no communication, it'd be really a hard way to go. Hey Zach, how you doing, man? How's your studio, man? You getting that fixed up or what? Do some live shows with that SM58 microphone you won. How's that? See you doing a podcast with your microphone. Randy, what's up, man? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to catch Lori's live. I tried to. She sent me an invite to come on, but I was actually eating dinner up in Big Lake, and I said that in the chat. But I was hoping somebody would like do a Google search about a Big Lake Family Restaurant and stuff. I don't know. If I was going to live somewhere quiet to do my own thing, no, I wouldn't say Virginia. I like Georgia. I've hung out in Georgia for a good while. There are some nice places in Georgia you can hang out that have nice climates and stuff. Can get a little hot, but there's always water, places to cool off down there too. Or somewhere in the mountains, Tennessee, Virginia, in that area. I'm from Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania's just I'm just bored of Pennsylvania, put it that way. So I doubt if I'd ever go back there. Politics and the people kind of suck. Not really into it anymore. And then a lot of bad shit happened to me there too, so I'd rather not go back to that or the people that are associated with it. Not that I couldn't deal with it or anything like that, but just nah. It's not my bag anymore. Maybe Tennessee and Georgia. If I had to come back east, those are probably the only two states that I would even think about looking at. Or going further north, up in the Maine, up into that area and stuff. I could really get lost up in Maine. Buy a couple acres and just chill out somewhere in the mountains. I can do that. Still got a decent growing season for any kind of vegetables or anything like that. And then, yeah. So, way up north further, yeah. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, I thought about that too, uh, Heather. Somewhere like that up around the Great Lakes. I lived in North and South Dakota for a while. Hung out on the Pine Ridge and Rosebud reservations for a while. Also lived in Rapid City for about a year and a half. Reservation Pine Ridge for about 6 months. That was back in 91, 92, right before I got sober. Came back to Pennsylvania, got popped for my 7th DUI, and spent all that time in jail. And sobered up. So, yeah. Right on. Reaper's really not that hard, Zach. But there is a learning curve to it, so it might take you a month or two to. If you're really into studying it and getting it up and running, it take you a good month before you learn all the ins and outs of it and stuff, and find something that works for you. It just depends how you want to run it. If you want to run it with OBS or some other DAW or something like that, um, you have to figure that out. But Reaper's not difficult at all. Why didn't your kid want it, bro? Yeah. Were you trying to sell it to her or give it to her? I don't know why somebody's not taking free land unless they just don't want to pay the taxes on it and stuff or keep it up. I get that, but yeah. Reaper has more advanced features and stuff than Cakewalk. Cakewalk's been around forever, but Reaper has too. But Reaper just has it's a lot easier to use, and there's other stuff you could use too, but depends what you want to run it with and what you're actually trying to do with it. But a lot of these interfaces come with studio DAWs you can use, like One or whatever it's called, something One. And then if you have an iOS PC, Apple, or Mac or something like that, then you have GarageBand for that. But Reaper's probably the easiest way to go, and I would just pay for it and get it out of the way, so you don't have to keep getting that stupid pop up. But yeah, Reaper I think is like $60 or something like that to get the license, and then you just own it. You don't have to deal with that pop up anymore, and you're getting something. You're getting something basically for free. But if you want to, help them, because there is maintenance costs with it and updates and stuff, so helping them out with purchasing it helps with all that stuff too. So yeah. $21 is stupid. Well, I was gonna let her rent it. Right on. Yeah. Some kids aren't ready for that kind of responsibility though either. Yeah, he'll get you set up, man. So don't worry about that, Zach. He can set you up. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I have Reaper too. I understand what it's supposed to do and how it's supposed to work and stuff. And it probably wouldn't take me more than 2 or 3 days if I really stayed at it to figure it out with tutorials and people that actually use it. They could probably help you out and help you figure it out and get it up and running for you and stuff. Give me a second, folks. I have to use the little boy's room. Got some milk and cookies. Got some milk and cookies. Chocolate chip. Gourmet. Right on. We got 15 folks in here. Come on out and say hi, man. We got 3 or 4 people talking, and everybody else is hiding out in the background. Lady, didn't you just have an operation of some type on your throat or your vocal cords or something? I think I remember hearing something about that. Could be wrong. Yeah, no, these are the gourmet types, bro. I had to pay out the butt for these, man. It's like $13 for 24 cookies, maybe, or more, maybe 30 cookies. I think it's like 8 or 10 each. I think it might be 10 each. You got chocolate chip, and then you got oatmeal raisin, and then you got something with macadamia nuts in it. So you got like 8 to 10 each. But they're expensive, man. They're good, but they're expensive. No, no. I keep my refrigerator really cold on the lower part. Sometimes I gotta watch what I stick up top because it freezes. But I like my milk really, really cold. It has to be really cold. Sometimes I'll take milk and I'll fill up a bottle like this, my, to reuse the plastic bottle, and I'll just stir that in my freezer for an hour, and then that'll help my milk just become really ice cold. I just like really cold milk. Yeah. Well, the good thing about where I live is I'm 5 miles away from any convenience store. Right on. So if I have to run out and get something, there are 24-hour places and stuff. But then you got to pay that convenience store price too. And there's not much that I need that late at night that I'd be willing to even waste the gas just to go get it. I'd just wait for another day, man. Because I got tons of food, man. I mean, my freezer is just about ready to bust. We got so much stuff in there, I got to start eating some of it. Especially the vegetables, frozen vegetables. Instead of eating this stuff. I have to have something sweet, though, every once in a while. Because if I don't, that just sets off cravings for more junk. So I allow myself something to snack on that's sweet or, not too healthy for me. Like maybe chips or, Jolly Ranchers and caramels and stuff like that. Just quick snack foods that don't have a lot of calories and I can regulate. And just let that be a little snack for me and hold me over until I have to have a big meal or something, or dinner or something like that. They quit supporting Cakewalk or GV or Reaper. I think Reaper still gets supported. Cakewalk is like one of the first DAWs, right? Yeah, tell him when I get a new PC, Zach, I'll probably come over and play some with him. I'm not a big fan of GTA, but I like it just to mess around. But if I was playing it with somebody that knew what the hell they were doing, I'd probably play the game as a squad or something like that. Yeah, but tell Johnny I said hi. Yeah, Cakewalk. Yeah, Lady Campion. If you get Reaper, there's plenty of people here in the community that use it and on a regular basis that can just get you up and running within a couple days. Man, you'll figure it out. I mean, I have it, but I haven't used it. I've only used it twice since I've had it. I'm just not there yet. I'm not ready to use it or have a need for it right now. Yeah. Well, when you're part of a big music community, and a lot of people here on the Hippie channel and stuff do their own home recording and stuff. So there's multitudes of people that can help you out, and other communities and stuff too. They're making and sharing music and stuff. They can help you out too. Some folks use a lot of iOS stuff. Most of the stuff that I use is all well, it is all PC stuff. So yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of people that can help you out with Reaper and getting you up and running. Oh, that hurt. I know Ed Beat Metal. He's down with a lot of that stuff. So is Hetriani and Hubs. Hubs uses iPhone, iOS stuff, and I think Hetriani uses PC. But some of this stuff is interchangeable. So as far as the file types, so yeah, you could use either or. It just depends. But if you really just need to spend a couple hours with somebody, all you have to do is ask, man. Somebody will be there for you. What's up, Q? How you doing, buddy? I need like a 2i2 and maybe Reaper. Yeah, 2i2s are going for $1.89 right now. Q, if you want one. I think they knock like $40 off of them. They were like 223 or 229. Now I think they're 189. So they knocked about 30, $40 off of them. So go check one out at 2i2. They just came out with a fourth generation of 2i2 also that you might want to look into. I'm looking at getting the fourth generation 4i4 to because I have the third generation 4i4. That's what this one is. And Heather, I know Al was saying he wanted a 4i4. But if I do get a fourth generation and he still wants the 4i4, I'll probably sell my 4i4, at a reasonable price, but not it's not going to cost anywhere near what a new one would cost. But I can sell it to him at a reduced price if I get the new 4i4, the fourth gen. Because I want to get the fourth generation 4i4, and then I want to get the Headrush Core, and that's $1,000. And then the 4i4, I forget what the new 4i4 fourth generation is costing. They're about $279. Yeah, $279 new for a 4i4, the brand new ones. And then let's see what the third gens are. The third gen 4i4s, new or what? 199 to 230 for Amazon 4i4, 289. Let me see what I'm doing here. Focusrite. Yeah, there's a big slash. There's a big slash right now. They're only $200. Heather. The third gen is $200. They were 259, and now they're 199. So you're saving $60. You know what I mean? And then you can buy one refurbished. I'm sure they're going to give you a warranty on it also. And then you got refurbished ones from Focusrite at 169. So that's used and rebuilt and reconditioned. So yeah. So 169 to 200 for a brand new third generation Focusrite 4i4, and if you want the new one, it's close to $300. Yeah, that's the same thing I have, Ian, is the third gen 4i4. Did you see that they have the fourth gen out now? Bias effects. I thought you were looking for like a multi effects. Are you doing? Is that on the PC that you loaded it to? And what's that run off of? Bias Effects app. I kind of remember that. Oh yeah. Well, did you go into the settings and what's your bit rate, Q, for your music? What are you running it at? And did you have them synced up or not? Yeah, yeah, about 2 weeks ago or something like that, Ian, for the Focusrite fourth gen. When you see YouTubers do them, they've been out for about 2 3 weeks, uh, and then YouTubers get them, demo them, and then they've already been out for about a week, week and a half from Focusrite or something like that. It's my mixer. It's USB, but I need an interface. Well, now's the time to get one if you have the extra cash, because like I just said, third gen 4i4 is going for $1.99. Right on. And a refurbished one from Focusrite is $1.69. Right on. And if I buy a new 4i4 fourth generation to use with my the Headrush Core multi effects that I'm looking at getting, so that right there is $1,300. Um, I'll have that 4i4 for sale. If Al doesn't want it and you want it, I'll see what goes on. But Heather asked Al if he wants to get one new from Focusrite, or I can sell him one and stuff. Maybe for $1.50 plus shipping. But I don't. Either way, you're going to have to pay $200 plus shipping from Focusrite also, but they may be cheaper. So I don't know. I'll have to see how it works out. Soldier Explorer for what? 400? Okay. That sucks, right? Yeah, you get money in your pocket and you want it for something else, and next thing you know, something else just craps out and says, "Oops, I don't think you need that over here, buddy." I know. Right on. I hear you there, bro. I thought Al got one already. Uh, I haven't been. I know he's been talking about it. If he got one, I haven't heard about it. The last time I was talking to him was about a week and a half ago. He said he wanted a 4i4. I told him that's what I had, but I didn't. He hasn't. I haven't talked to him since then, so I don't know if he actually got it or not. But if he got one, that's cool, man. Yeah, right. First world issues. Yeah. Yeah. And see, that's what it'll do, right? Well, I ain't gonna jinx anything, but yeah, if you buy something for something else, and then it's like that. If you buy something for one thing, and then you get something that you really needed, but you can only use it while you're out running around, and then that thing just doesn't want to run on you anymore. So it's like you spend $1,000 just so you can go out and be safe and have a winch, but then as soon as you get your winch on, something on it craps out on you anyway. So it's like you just spent $1,000 getting the winch installed, and then it's like you can't use it because something else crapped out. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, it could. Right. Uh, my well has not a real high iron concentrate in it, but it does. But it's at a level where I don't like the flavor of my water. So I go out and I still buy water, even though I have a well. I mean, I take showers with it and stuff like that. It's not that nasty or bad. But as far as drinking, I don't like the flavor of it. So I do. Plus, I do filter my water before it comes into the water heater. Um, what else was I gonna say? Filter my water, and all I really use it for is showers and maybe a pot of coffee. I used to make coffee with it. Didn't really taste the flavor of the iron in the water there, but it was masked by the flavor of coffee and stuff. So I'm not really sure. But I don't do that anymore either. I use water that I buy from the store to make my coffee and stuff anymore, or even to cook with and stuff. Well, time to hit the hay. So y'all, great night. Drops, yeah. Stay in touch, man. Let me know how that new place is working out, or when you guys are moving and stuff. Rock on. Send me some pictures of your new place when you get there. I'd like to see that too, man. Might be going to a concert in February. I might be going to see Bad City in color. Right on. Yeah. Uh, before I lived in my house, lady, for like 6, 7 years without water here at all. I used to ride my ATV down to the laundromat where they had showers and stuff, and I filled up 4 5 gallon jugs full of water down there. They didn't charge you for it or anything, man. So I had 4 gallons of water that I could use per week. And when I got down to the fourth jug, 5 gallon jug, I went and filled up the other three. You know what I mean? So that's how I did that for a while. But I took showers down at the laundromat, did my laundry down there, and then the people that I call my adopted family here in Alaska, they bought the laundromat that I used to take showers at and stuff, and they kind of adopted me and stuff. So I hung out with them, helped them out, helped them build skirting and stuff for their cabins, leveled out their cabins for them and stuff like that. Redid some of the interiors with new sheetrock and stuff like that. Built bathrooms and stuff for them. Back 15 years ago, I was still in relatively good shape, and I could still build and move and lift wood around, just like a regular person does. Just with a little, I had to use a little more effort than somebody else with two legs does, but yeah, still got it done. Use like a Brita filter or something like that. We have Louder Than Life festival here last night. Was Tool, oh Megadeth, Limp Bizkit, 4 Days of Rock. Bro, did you get any? Did you film any of it? Oh man, bro, you didn't go to that? I hope you went to that, man. Saw him live. Oh yeah, I lived like that for quite a few years, probably 7 8 years. No water, no water, no toilet, no nothing, man. I had I had the. If you ever go to like Walmart and you see those, they're like camper toilets where you put chemicals in them that you can, you can use it as a full bathroom. Me, I never. For me, uh, I used to just go out and take a whiz outside, up against the trees or something like that. So I never used the porta potty for that. I put enough water in the porta potty, and then close the lid. And I put some. It's called Camper Chem. You put this like a 4 or 5 ounce bottle of blue uh, deodorizing stuff. It would help with odor and stuff, and it would also break down your waste. And then I had a big hole out here in my backyard for a test hole for my septic tank that I used as a dump for that, or I'd take it down to the laundromat, which also had a camper. You can come there with campers. So they had a waste dump for gray water and black water and stuff down there, so you can dump it into the sewage system and the septic system, stuff like that. And they'd only charge me like $2 to $3. But yeah, I do that like once a week. You know what I mean? Back then, when I first moved here, my neighbors down here over the hill by the lake, they had a porta potty, or not a porta potty, but a outhouse they built, and they were using that for a while until they got all their plumbing in and stuff. But then I saved up enough cash to get a well and a septic put in at the same time. So yeah, that was a little bit of a expense, like 15 grand. So I got enough money together for that, and then I had a guy come in and dig out the um, hell, dig out the sewage or the septic in the water, my well for my water. I had to drop a hole 130 feet deep for my sub pump or my pump to bring water into the house. And I built built my bathroom, did all that stuff myself, and then I had a plumber come in and hook up the plumbing the correct way. I just ran all the lines and stuff and uh, to a certain point, and then I knew he could take over from there and connect everything. So yeah, that's how I got the my shower and my bathroom installed. So yeah, but it costs about 15 grand for the well and the septic and stuff. I got to see Everclear a couple of weeks ago. And he pointed out, I knew nothing about him, but they were pretty good. Yeah, right on, man. Everclear is not a bad band. Right on. Rock on. Boom to the boom. Oh, I hate to be a party pooper, but been on here for almost 2.5 hours. Gonna wrap it up here, and then yeah, I was glad to create a little hang for people to hang out in for a minute or two. The insomniacs of the crew here. Get to play my guitar to make sure it still works through my system the way I have it set up. And yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure of, is that everything still worked the way it's supposed to. And then see, here in Alaska, they actually pay you to live here. Well, not really, but at the end of the year, they have what's called a permanent fund dividend from all the oil that's pumped out from the slope. There's a profit sharing that goes on, and they call it the permanent fund dividend. And every Alaska resident can file for it as long as you've been a resident for more than 2 years. Right on. And once you're a resident of the state for 2 years, you can qualify for it. You can go online and file for the permanent fund dividend. And every October 5th, they direct, once you sign up for it, you have to sign up every year. But every October 5th, they direct deposit cash into your account. Last year it was 3,800 for everybody, and this year it's a little bit lower. It's like 1,300. But they're looking at the legislation is looking at having a special session to raise the amount, because people are just hurting like hell up here in Alaska with the high prices of everything, gas, food. You know what I mean? Just living life, is been very difficult for a lot of Alaska here in the past 2 years, man. So, yeah. Anything the state can do to help folks out, they can. They have a lot of cash in reserve for the dividend, and even if they paid everybody out all at one time, it would cost the state more than 20 grand to buy us all out in one shot. You know what I mean? For the next, just quit having the permanent fund dividend. Say here's we're going to give you the equivalent of 20 years of PFDs, and that's it, man. So you can look at getting 23 to 27 thousand bucks to 30,000 bucks slapped in your bank account if people really start messing with it. But yeah, just look up Alaska PFD, permanent fund dividend. Right on. It'll tell you about how the oil companies have to set a certain amount of money aside and give it to the state for the right and the privilege to drill oil from the state, is what it is. So it's basically profit sharing from the major companies and stuff. So yeah, rock on. Hey Blue, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me, man. I got like a burning sensation in my side of my stomach, and my left hip joint is going numb, and all the muscle and skin around it. When I touch it, it feels like it's burning up. I don't know what fibromyalgia would feel like or anything like that. I don't know, but maybe something like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, my gut still hurts me a little bit, but not as bad as it was. It's tolerable. Anymore, if I'm feeling any kind of pain anymore, I mean, you can look at my eyes and see that my shit is really stressed. But if I feel it anymore, I just go lay down, man, and just before it gets worse. And that's keeping most of it at bay. But I got to get back with the doctors this week to see what's going on and see if they can get me an MRI. So I'm really waiting for them to do what they need to do, and I'm just trying to stay a step ahead of everything and everybody, and do the right thing for myself, just to get the stuff taken care of. If I can do that next week sometime or the week after, I'd feel a whole lot better. Hope you're feeling good, Machete. Yeah. All right. I didn't upload that other one yet. I gotta figure out where it's at. Let me see what's going on here. I got that one. I got that one. I gotta see if I can find the other one now. Let me see if I can find it. Machete. Right on, bro. Downloads. Let's see what's going on. I don't think that's right. I bet that'd be metal somehow. I don't know how that get there. Huh. Let me look in here and see if I can find it. Yeah, looking for it. Yeah, that's not it either. I think I have it saved in my mail somewhere. Good stuff. Oh, you just resent it? Let me check it out. Dude, my nose is like 5 feet long in this one, man. What's up with that? Yeah, let's see what we got going on. Well, that's 160 kilobytes. Oh, they're both small. Okay. Okay, it's in my system somewhere, so let me see if I can grab it. Okay, downloads. Oh. Where did it go, man? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hipchete. Hipchete. Hey, man, did you see my sword handling capabilities, man? I was juggling that sword around. I was like, Machete. Cutting down that tree and shit. There you go. Me and Danny Trejo make one ugly son of a bitch, man. Right now. There you go. Hipchete. Good stuff, bro. Yeah. Danny rocks, man. There you go. That's me when I was 34, I think. 35, going on 35. Right there. My hair used to be down past my ass. 5 years prior, I got ran over by a freight train, and a good chunk of my hair got ripped out and messed up too. So I had to cut it back to that length. Yeah. Now I can't even keep a decent head of hair, man. My hair, I'm just getting old and beat up. Hair's thinning out. I mean, for how old I am and the hair that I have left, I'm grateful for that. Because if you look at my brother and my dad, those two are like, phew. Oh, man. Wouldn't wish that on anybody. Right on. Right on. We still got 14 people watching, man. And I'm trying to get out of here. Right on. Zach, if you need any help with your Reaper and stuff, there's plenty of people that know about it here in the community, man. All you have to do is reach out and just ask for a little help, and I'm sure they'll be there for you, man. No, that's all it really takes, man. Right on. Yeah, I was sitting here about 10 minutes ago, and I'm just like, I was like, eyes were open, but I was actually sleeping. And I'm just like, wait a second, man. Stop talking mid-sentence, and it's like, hey, how you doing? Right on. Good deal. All right. Folks, Blue, Vanzini, if you want something played Sunday, man, please send me a link. I'd be glad to get you on the show, man. Haven't heard from you for a while. Blagubrius, same to you, man. Right on. Good deal. Let me go back up to sleep now. Thanks for being here and awake. Right on. Lady Campion, if you're still there, man, it's been a pleasure having you here, man. Stop in anytime. Guys, you be cool, be kind, and yeah, right on. We'll see you Sunday night, man. If you guys want something on the show, please just send it to me, man. That's really all it takes. Rock on. Peace, man. Blagubrius, Grant Vanzini, Zach, Lady Campion, Independent, Indy. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Quentin James. What's up, Q? Drops Family Garden. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. Ian's Guitar Shack. Zach Thong. Lady Campion. Who else we got here? Feisty Feather and Al. Good deal. Rock on. Feisty, if you're still there, man, let me know if Al wants a third gen 4x4. I'll let him know if I'm going to get rid of it once I get mine, or if he wants to buy a brand new one. They're on sale right now for $1.99 at Focusrite, man. So that's a really good price. There are other places that have lower prices, but you're going to have to search them out. And you got to make sure that it's good stuff and not refurbished stuff. And even that is good stuff too sometimes, depending on where you get it at. If you buy refurbished stuff from Focusrite, I'm sure they'll back it with whatever guarantee they would at any of normal stuff, man. Right on. Boom. Larry, we're just getting out of here, bro. If you've been out there camping out, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Zach, take care, man. Guys, take care, and we'll see you Sunday night, man, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love, peace, hippie grease, and rock on! Night.